Hi, this is Jeffrey from Jeffrey App Tech, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a weather app. I'm going to split this into two parts. In this part, we will be setting up the web part, where it's going to get the city of your location. In the second part, we will be setting up the weather, getting the weather of that location, and we will be using Open Weather Map API to help us get the weather. And then we're going to put it all together, get the weather, and make the simulator say what the weather is, what the temperature is, what the humidity is, and what the pressure is. But anyway, let's get started. Get started by opening up Xcode. Create a new Xcode project and let it be a single view app. Then for the name, I'm going to put in weather, but you can put in whatever you want. Click Next. Then save it to your desktop or wherever you want to save it. I'm going to make my window a little bit bigger. Now scroll down, set the device to iPhone, and set the orientation to only portrait. Now go to View Main.Storyboard. Drag in a button. For the text, I'm going to put in weather. Then go ahead and add the constraints, and we're done for now. Next step, go to viewcontroller.swift. Here, we will be doing all the code for the location updating. Start off by importing CoreLocation. Then we will define the CL Location Manager delegate. Now, define the location manager. And this should be a var. Inside ViewDidLoad, we will be setting up the location manager. First step, location manager delegate equals self. Then location manager.request when in use authorization. Then location manager.desired accuracy equals KCL location accuracy best. Then location manager dot start updating location. And then location manager dot start monitoring significant location changes. That's it for ViewDidLoad. Now, define an IB action for the button. And I'm going to call it weather with the usual parameters. Then we want to check if the CL Location Manager has location services enabled. So we type in if CL Location Manager dot location services enabled. If it is, great. We'll continue the code. Then we'll switch the CL Location Manager dot authorization status. First case, it's authorized always, or it's authorized when in use. If it is, great. We can print that it's authorized. Now we will set the latitude. CL location location manager dot location dot coordinate dot latitude. We'll do the same thing for the longitude. Location manager dot location dot coordinate dot longitude. Great. Now we will define the location. That's equal to a CL location And let's find the placeholder. Latitude, longitude. Lat and long. Great. Finally, next up, we will be telling it to reverse the geocode location. Normally, geocoding, you would take a city or a place mark and then convert it to latitude and longitude. This time, we're doing the exact opposite. We're taking the latitude and longitude and converting it to a location. Let's do that. CL geocoder dot reverse geocode location. The location will be location. The completion handler, just press enter and put in place marks and error. The code, we will ask if the error is not equal to nil. If it isn't, that means there is an error. So we're going to return. Now we'll do an else if. Else if let country equal place marks dot first dot country let city equal place marks dot first dot locality. If so, then we will, first of all, we will print the country and then print the city. Now break. And we can see we get a little bit of error here because of unwrapping issues. You can just tell it to fix it. Same here. Now we will define our second case. And that's just the ones that make it not work, such as not determined, restricted, and denied. If it's so, that means we can just print out that there's an error. Great. Now we can break that. And that is it. We can move out of the switch statement. And again, if it does show up with some of those errors, just tell it to fix. It's going to come up with a few more. And there we go. It's out of errors. After the switch statement, we have nothing to do here. We are officially done with the code. But there are a few more things that we have to do before we can actually see if the location will work. Go to info.plist. Add a new element and call it privacy. Location when in, let's just redo it. All right. Then we're going to say we need your location for this app to function. Press enter. Now, save, go to main.storyboard, and link up the button. Touch up inside, drag it on, select weather. Alright, now it is time to run. Go ahead and click on the play button, and we'll try it out. Now you have to set a location. I'm going to set it to Apple because that's the only like one that's like predefined, and it just stays there. All right, let's press the weather button. It says authorized United States Cupertino. Now that's cool because if we search up on maps, let's go to maps. Let's find Apple Inc. And we see it's in Cupertino. That's cool. In the next part, we will be setting up the weather part, including with the Open Weather Map API, and reading the weather and making the simulator say it. Alright, I'll see you then.